These are Maman trees, and the leaves are as bitter as hell, unless you prepare it the right way. Now, I've been told using these leaves in a dish has actually prevented a war. Assalamualaikum, Cik Fahin. Sorry, minta maaf ganggu lah. Lambat datang. Tapi saya datang ni nak tengok ladang daun Maman.
Ladang Maman.
Boleh. Ada kan?
Ada.
Ada.
Tak jauh.
Okay. I'm here with this handsome man over here, Encik Fahim, and he's the village head of Kampung Gedok, Gemenceh, Negeri Sembilan. And it's quite clear that we are in his home farm where he grows this little known vegetable called daun Maman. Daun Maman ni kat luar Gemenceh dia tak terkenal sangat kan?
Dia walaupun ada di luar Gemenceh tapi tak sebanyak di Gemenceh lah. Kalau di Gemenceh dia lebih terkenal dengan rendang Maman.
Tu kalau nak ambil macam mana boleh tunjuk tak?
Kita boleh cabut ni. Cabut je.
Cabut sampai akar-akar dia lah.
Cabut betul.
Macam tu. Lepas tu kita ambil daun-daun dia.
Kita ambil daun dia, kita lerai itu.
So yang ni boleh pakai lah?
Boleh pakai.
Saya nak tanya, daun Maman ni dia ada sejarah dia lah?
Sejarah dia waktu dulu lah, saya ingat dalam tahun 30-40-an. Lepas tu Gemenceh ada lombong. Ada lombong Maman, ada
lombong emas.
Dan Johor pun nak bersaing dengan Gemenceh.
Dia tak nak orang Johor datang ambil lombong tu lah?
Kemudian berlakulah sikit pertelingkahan antara orang Gemenceh dengan orang Johor. Timbullah idea kenakan orang Johor dia kata. Orang Gemenceh masak Maman ni dengan cili yang banyak, garam yang banyak. Nanti orang Johor akan terkena.
Rasa pun pahit-pahit sikit.
Pahit, pedas sama semua adalah dia. Tapi apa yang berlaku sebaliknya? Tiba-tiba orang Johor datang makan.
Sedap pula.
Jadi orang kata, masakan apa ni? Kata, ni Maman. Sedap betul gitu.
Dia suka pula lah.
Suka.
Tapi saya dengar orang nak masak Maman ni dia ada cara dia sikit
So bila kita masuk daun Maman tu kita kacau sikit-sikit je. Dia tak boleh kacau
banyak-banyak.
Kacau.
So if you keep stirring the leaves when you cook it, everything is going to turn bitter. So you have to cook it with a lot of love. Okay, so I'm going to actually try to attempt to cook it. So Encik Fahim, saya nak ambil sikit nak cuba masak.
Sila.
Saya kalau nak masak boleh tunjuk macam mana? Boleh eh?
Boleh tidur sini kan?
Nak ambil sikit je. Jangan marah
Boleh.
Okay, jom. Alright, so we're here in this beautiful local vegetable farm, and today we're going to put my little Nuril's twist on Gemenceh's famous rendang Maman. Okay, it's going to be served alongside these mysterious forgotten vegetables with some ponzu dressing. Now about these forgotten vegetables or these mysterious little things that some of us have never seen before, first things first, we have the shoots of a little fern. We call it pucuk paku, or the edge of it looks like a fiddle, so people call it a fiddle fern. Secondly, we have this, which is ceko. Now ceko, you can eat either the leaf or the bulb, which is a bit gingery. Another thing that I have personally never seen before or cooked with are these. So these are leaves called berbuas, and berbuas is actually a shoot of a bushy tree, and the Malays used to pick these leaves, and these will be the vegetables for the day. Now it's really nice that you get local farmers like this insisting on growing these forgotten or little known vegetables. And for this farmer in particular, he goes around the country sourcing for all these forgotten things, and he makes sure he has it in his farm, and he's so fond of these things, and he wants to make sure that the future generation still remembers all of this. Before we start, we got to prep the beef. So this, we have a nice lean cut of meat. We're going to basically flatten it up with this mallet. After we pound all of them, make sure we season nicely. I'm just going to cover it a little bit so it doesn't dry up in the sun. And now we can start our very special rendang Maman. In any sort of rendang recipe, this is what you're going to begin with. Okay, you're going to have some onions, some shallots, garlic, turmeric, lemongrass, some ginger and galangal. All this will be ground together to create a paste like this, which we're going to fry up now. Traditionally, we would cook it with some coconut cream, but I'm going to use some very good high quality palm oil. Because if you use palm oil, you can gauge the level of oil which you're going to use at the beginning, so your end product won't be so greasy. So once the oil is nice and hot, you got your spice ground paste. Just add it in. Nice, That's looking really good. And this is going to flavor our Maman leaves. The Maman leaves have a little bit of a bitter taste. So when you add a lot of flavors, it's going to balance everything out. My lovely flavor base is almost done. We should be ready to put in our Maman leaves. But they say there's a few of these tricks where when you fry it, you don't want to stir it too much because some of the bitterness is going to go into the dish. So this is going to be my filling in the beef roll. I'm just going to set it aside. Now we're going to let the Maman leaves cool off a little bit. So whilst that's cooling down, we can also prep our forgotten vegetable salad. So the berbuas leaves, I'm going to use it to wrap up all of these other herbs. We want to blanch it and we're just going to dress it with some simple dressing later. So I'm just going to roughly break it up into smaller pieces. So just going to chop it a little bit more. So just going to blanch these leaves separately first. Alright? Lovely. So do you see that? Just about 10-15 seconds. So it's nice and soft. And you take it out. That's done. It is advisable to actually put in maybe 1 or 2 drops of oil in your blanching water. While you lift it up, it's going to coat your vegetables with a nice thin layer of coating of oil. It's going to make it look really bright and shiny and vibrant. So the pucuk paku can go in. Alright, so these lovely vegetables which have been blanched, I'm just going to dress it with a very simple ponzu sauce. So just give it a little bit of a shake. So our ponzu ginger dressing is done. You just want to dress it a little bit. So we're just having the berbuas leaves as something you're going to roll all these beautiful things up. And there we are. Very nice. Okay, so this is going to be the accompaniment to our grilled beef. Let's get my beef ready. So you take a little bit of your Maman leaves, you put it in between, in the center of your beef rolls. And roll it in up. Secure it with some toothpicks. First beef roll. Alright. And we secure it in our trusty little griller over here. Yeah. And straight onto the grill. Nice. Okay, so don't overcook your beef. And the filling inside is already cooked. Maybe about 2-3 minutes, flip it around. Another 1 or 2 minutes and should be done. Alright, so my food is ready. Pakcik dah siap dah pakcik.
Okey, boleh.
Ciptaan Nuril. Harap-harap sedap lah.
Tengok nampak memang sedap betul ni.
Sila makan duduk sekali. So okey, insyaAllah okey rasa dia?
Okey.
Ha? Boleh approve
Boleh?
Boleh. Okey.
Sedap. Ini Maman Jesse lengging.
Oh, ada tamu lagi?
Jiran.
Ini macam hari raya je makan lemang ni, rendang ni.
Kau dia okey? Beef roll Maman okey?
Sedap tak? Adik memang okey lah.